The Phantom Menace was released 20 years ago, and all of May we're looking back at the release of The Phantom Menace. But today we're going back 21 years and look at the release of the first trailer. Welcome back to the Junk Room, everybody. It's me, the Junkman, coming back at you right there in YouTube land. Well, what are we going to talk about? Well, as you all know, in May, we're going to look back at the release of The Phantom Menace, from the toys, to the movies, to the trailers, to the TV spots, to the fans, whatever we want to talk about. We're going to at least do one video a week in May talking about The Phantom Menace. Can you believe it's been 20 years already? Whew, that's crazy. There's more time between the release of Return of the Jedi and The Phantom Menace than The Phantom Menace and today. That was 16 years, and we're at 20 years. Can you believe that? That time between Return of the Jedi to the release of The Phantom Menace, it felt like a lifetime. But before the release in 1999, we started to really get hyped for The Phantom Menace in 1998, when the first trailer to the film was released. Now you have to remember, this was 1998. Back when parachute pants was in style, playing with the Rubik's Cube was a thing, and watching a Romper Room on TV was what most kids did. This was before the internet. Well, not before the internet, but before we had streaming sites like YouTube. You ever seen that website? Check it out, it's pretty cool. It took hours to download a small video file, and it was hard to look at, and grainy. So to see the trailer, you had to get up and go out to the theater to watch it. I know, that's crazy, right? Leave your house to see a movie trailer? That's what we had to do in 1998. And if you wanted to see the trailer on November 20th, 1998, you could go to almost any local theater and see it playing. But if you were a huge fan that couldn't wait, on November 18th, there was a special showing of the trailer released to 75 theaters in just 26 states. For some fans that's been waiting for a new Star Wars movie since 1983, they couldn't wait any longer, and I was one of them. I drove over 60 miles to go see a trailer for The Phantom Menace. So how did we get to see the trailer early? Well, there was 3 films released that you had to pay to go see. One was The Water Boy, the other was Meet Joe Black, and another one was a Bruce Willis film that I can't even remember the name of, and I meant to look it up before I started this video, and I forgot to, so I'll put the text somewhere up here so you can see what it is, but you probably don't remember the film either. Now, how did Lucasfilm decide which theaters would get the trailer early? Well, that was decided on the size of the screen and the quality of the sound. Lucas was very picky, even with the release of The Phantom Menace, which theaters would get the film and which wouldn't. On November 18th, fans that wanted to see the trailer early got their chance if they were willing to pay full movie ticket price for a movie trailer and drive as far as they needed. And apparently, a lot of fans did. Theater managers across the country all said they saw ticket sales go up for that day for those 3 films, about 75% more. But don't worry, you didn't get to see the trailer just once for the price of a movie ticket, you got to see it twice. The agreement you had to make with Lucasfilm to get the trailer early, you would show it before the film and show it after the film. A lot of you might be saying, who cares, it's just a trailer. Wait till that Friday if you're going to the movies, you just happen to see it. Or I'm sure Entertainment Tonight or somewhere else would show it. And you're right, they did. But this was the fans' first look at the film. Before the release of the trailer, we didn't even know what Jar Jar Binks looked like, or even Darth Maul. That's right, we didn't even know what Darth Maul looked like. We didn't even know he had a double-bladed lightsaber. I mean, sure, we heard rumors and news leaks and stuff, but this is the first time we actually get to see it, was during the trailer. So you can kind of see where fans that's been longing for a new Star Wars movie since 1983 just couldn't wait anymore. So they drove out to the theater, paid full ticket price to see a trailer to The Phantom Menace. And as I said, I drove myself over 60 miles with a friend to see this, and we stayed and watched it about 5 times. We paid for Meet Joe Black because it was showing it first, watched the trailer, walked out of the theater, walked across the hall to the showing of The Water Boy, and watched the trailer again, went out, went to that Bruce Willis film that nobody remembers, and watched it there also. Then we went back and watched Water Boy, and watched the trailer at the end, and then I think we hung around and watched it a few more times when the other movies were over. It was a fantastic trailer. Say what you will about The Phantom Menace, But that trailer is epic. It's one of the best movie trailers ever. At least it really builds the excitement for the film. If you were not hyped already to see The Phantom Menace, you damn sure were hyped to see it after the trailer. Now 2 days later, the trailer was released wide, being at almost every movie theater. And even StarWars.com put the trailer up to download in many different formats. So you really didn't have to drive out your way to see the trailer, again, only if you wanted to be one of the first. And this is the days before everybody had a camera in their pocket. If you had a camera, it was on a lousy flip phone. I remember people recording the audio of it and a very few bootlegs getting out there. But most people that couldn't see it just waited until that Friday to download it. It only took about an hour and a half. That's if the servers didn't crash. I remember StarWars.com, the download links would go down throughout the day, people trying to download it. But what did those that saw the trailer early, what did they say about it? Well, we got a few comments from people back then in 1998. Let's take a look. Unbelievable. I consider myself a harsh critic, but after the trailer, I applauded. Rob McNeese. It's going to be incredible. The Phantom Menace will knock Titanic off its #1 perch. Jim Herr. We had to see everything we've been gossiping about. What Darth Maul looked like. We saw it. It's in the trailer. Scott Chitwood from TheForce.net. And what did the man himself, George Lucas, think of this reaction to the trailer? It's been so gratifying to hear people have enjoyed the trailer. I was glad that we could do a sneak preview for the fans. People miss work just to see a movie trailer. People pay full movie ticket price to see just a trailer. Theaters managers reported that people left after the trailer was shown. One manager said in the screening to Meet Joe Black, there were about 40 people there to see the movie. A very high number for a Wednesday afternoon, but after the trailer, over half of them walked out. I remember when I drove to the theater to see this, there was already people there that got there about 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, lined up waiting for this trailer. This was something unique. We've never seen this much excitement just for a trailer, and I doubt we'll ever see it again now that most trailers are online long before you even see them at the theater. Well, that's a look back at the release of the trailer for The Phantom Menace. Let me know in the comments below, did you go early to see this, or did you just wait till that weekend, or wait till you saw it online? Do you remember all the hype around just the trailer? Do you think we'll ever see any hype like that again? Well, let me know in the comments section below, and always, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell so you know when we get a new video, and as my son says, smash that like button. We'll be back very soon.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.